Always scan ahead for signs showing the exit you want. These signs are usually posted every half mile on freeways to allow you plenty of time to cross to the exit lane. You must move over as soon as possible, as it does not take long to cover half a mile at freeway speeds. If you miss an exit, don't try any last-minute maneuvers or unusual routes, for example, cutting across several lines at once, cutting across the grass, or backing up. It's much easier to continue to the next exit and backtrack, either on the freeway or on side streets. Vehicles on the freeway travel at high speeds. It takes less than a second for some tragedy to befall you. Before pulling one of these last-minute maneuvers, remember, nothing in the world can be worth losing your life in a collision. The answer to validation question number 32 is D. Deceleration lanes allow drivers to reduce their speed without endangering traffic to the rear. When in the exit lane, signal to exit. Move off the through lanes into the deceleration lane. This way you can slow your speed without jamming up vehicles behind you that want to continue on the freeway. Sometimes on busy freeway exits, you'll find multiple deceleration lanes. Choose an available lane according to the direction you will be turning after exiting the freeway. If you see another driver trying to exit, open up space for him or her by slowing down gradually or moving into the adjacent deceleration lane. Adjust your speed to the posted speed limit for the off-ramp. Bear in mind that many exit ramps end in a stop sign or traffic light. Others may require that you yield to other traffic and follow reduced speed limits. Avoid dropping too much speed, as this may present a danger to vehicles behind you that are following the posted speed limit. Curved off-ramps can be deceptive. They may be sharper or longer than you expect. Always drive at a safe speed following the posted speed limit. Freeways generally have many lanes, each with its own purpose. The whole idea is to make the roadways flow as smoothly as possible and as rapidly as the road allows. This is a goal that all drivers share, but it is made less effective when people try to gain some small advantage by misusing the lanes. On two-lane freeways, the right-hand lane is often considered the slow lane. It is supposed to be the lane for slower-moving vehicles like large trucks and oversized vehicles. The right-hand lane is also used for merging and exiting the freeway. Use the left-hand lane on two-lane freeways for passing the slower-moving traffic on the right. Don't remain in the left-hand lane unless slower-moving vehicles lie just ahead in the right-hand lane. When traveling on freeways with 3 or more lanes, the center lanes are considered the through lanes. The right and left-hand lanes may be used as stated below. Use the right-hand lane to exit or when driving a relatively slow-moving vehicle. Use the center lanes for smoother travel without having to negotiate slower-moving traffic and the slowing down and speeding up of traffic at interchanges in the right-hand lane or the faster-moving traffic in the left-hand lane. Use the left-hand lane to pass or for faster driving. Some people remain in the left-hand lane, driving the exact posted speed limit. This may be technically correct, but it is not the duty of road users to enforce the speed limit on other drivers. Let the CHP catch violators for speeding as appropriate. Don't incite road rage and possible recriminations by blocking the left-hand lane. When approaching interchanges, avoid problems with merging by moving away from the merging lane. Give those entering as much space as possible to merge. Don't get mad at truck drivers moving into the middle or left lanes on two-lane highways when approaching interchanges. They aren't trying to stop you from passing. Since they have a larger vehicle, they are attempting to create enough safe space between them and the other vehicles. Speed limits are posted on freeways near entry ramps and at intervals thereafter. To keep the traffic flowing freely and safely, you must follow them. Unless otherwise posted, the maximum speed limit is 65 miles per hour. As already discussed, California's basic speed law demands that a driver adhere to the speed that is safe for present conditions, regardless of the posted speed limit. If fog has moved in and reduced visibility to 200 feet, you must drive at a speed that will allow you to notice something 200 feet ahead and stop before you reach it. No one may drive at such a slow speed as to interfere with the normal and reasonable movement of traffic. Such interference is not only dangerous, but also violates the free-flowing purpose of freeways. Slower vehicles must remain in the right-hand lane, except when passing other vehicles or making room for vehicles merging onto the freeway. There are two dangers created by driving too slowly on a freeway. One, by blocking the flow of traffic, you cause major traffic congestion, which may lead to collisions. And two, a driver driving the speed limit may not realize that you are driving slowly ahead of him or her. That driver may be forced to change lanes quickly and without notice, thus creating another possibility for collisions. Many drivers switch lanes impulsively and don't take all of the precautionary measures before changing lanes. They assume that other vehicles will get out of their way.